Hey, it's Michael here, and I want to thank Plaud for sending me a sample of their Plaud Note. If you are not aware of what the Plaud Note is, I think it's super cool. The Plaud Note is a digital voice recorder. It's very compact in size. It's only about the size of 2 or 3 credit cards stacked on top of each other. And this is it right here. It feels very solid. It doesn't feel plasticky at all. And the operation of this is really, really easy. Before I get into why I think this is so cool, let me just describe how it works. It's very simple, which is one of the reasons I like it so much. So there's a little switch on the front, and there's also a button. That's it. The switch enables you to use this attached to your MagSafe phone to record phone calls. It doesn't use microphones to record the phone calls, however. It has a VCS sensor in it, which is recording the vibrations from the phone. So the fact that you can record phone calls with this is really great. The button here actually is how you turn this on or off and how you also initiate recording. It's in standby mode all the time, all right? Unless you turn it completely off. And you do that by pressing and holding the button for a certain number of seconds. But otherwise, it's going to be in standby mode, and this has a 400 milliamp hour battery in it, which can enable it to have 60 days of standby. That is really great. And the reason that's great is because when you want to start recording something, when it's in standby mode, it'll start recording within about a second. So all you have to do is push this button. You're going to hold it for just about 2 seconds. You're going to see a LED light up. That indicates that it's on and that it's recording. So it's really easy to get this starting to record very quickly. To end the recording, you press and hold the button. You're going to get some haptic feedback of 2 vibrations. The LED is going to go off. It's back in standby mode. And I forgot to mention that when you turn it on, when you give it the 1 press and the LED goes on, you also are going to receive a single haptic feedback vibration. So that is really nice. It's a great indication when you're turning it on or off what the state of recording is. This has 2 microphones at the very top. I have used this in rooms that are very large and have maybe 80 to 100 people in the room. And I've been as far back as, let's say, 25 feet from the speaker, and it records the audio of the speaker very well. I've also been in a large church, a very large church that can hold a couple thousand people, and I've been in the very back of the church. However, there is amplification, of course, but it is recorded very well from there too. You do have some settings in the app. You do need the app for the complete operation of this. You download the app onto in my case, I have an iPhone. Once you're downloaded the app, then this connects to the app. It basically binds itself to the app, to your phone. And then as soon as you finish recording and get this in the vicinity of your phone, it is going to automatically start transferring these files to your app on your phone. And there's actually a fast transfer as well. And otherwise, it's doing it over Bluetooth. But if you use the fast transfer, this is actually going to create a little network that you connect to. And if you have like a 2-hour lecture, using the Bluetooth, it's going to take a little while, not very long, maybe just, I don't even know, maybe less than a minute, maybe a minute or so. But when you use the fast transfer, it speeds that up very quickly. So if you're recording long lectures or whatever you're recording is over an hour long or whatever, then you could use the fast transfer, which is great. Now this can record continuously for 30 hours, which is pretty impressive. And it has 60-day standby, as I mentioned. 64 gigabytes of onboard memory, which means this can hold over 400 hours of recording. However, that's unlikely that will happen because you'll probably upload these files to the app just to clear out the memory in this. Okay, so that's cool, right? It's a voice recorder. Well, your phone can do the same thing, so why would you want one of these things? Well, the magic is that this uses ChatGPT. So once it's in the app, The app is going to transcribe the recording. Okay, still nothing that spectacular, right? But then it's going to use one of a number of templates that are available. And each template is designed for kind of a specific kind of a thing, whether it's a lecture or whether it's a business meeting, whether it's an interview. You know, they have all these different templates available. And it's going to customize the output that this gives you based on the template that you choose. So it might give you a summary, a mind map, and takeaways. It does a variety of things like this. Basically, they're customized ChatGPT prompts, I'm assuming. I haven't actually confirmed that with the company, but that's really, to me, what is happening. So it's creating the output in a variety of different ways to meet the need that you might have. And you can create customized templates as far as I know. I haven't done that yet. But so I read a very negative review of this saying that this is doomed basically before it's even really out there because of the fact that things are happening so fast in this space and that your phone can do a lot of this. Well, that may be true. The phone may be able to do a lot of this. Maybe you can get the recording and throw it into ChatGPT yourself. But the fact that this little thing is doing all that, what if you want to use your phone for an important phone call or to do some messaging while your phone is recording, right? I mean, I can think of a lot of reasons that you might prefer to have a standalone little device like this that's very compact in size and is very competent at recording voice. So anyway, that's an argument for another day. It comes with a little case like this. This is how you attach it to the back of your phone. So this is actually a magnetized back, and this will clamp right onto the back of your phone for recording phone calls. And also, if your phone doesn't have an actual magnet in it, some of the earlier MagSafe phones, MagSafe chargeable phones, didn't actually have a magnet in the phone itself, then they provide a little magnet ring that you can stick to the back of your phone, and this will stick to that. And let me show you how securely it attaches to my phone. I mean, it's really on there. I can shake my phone pretty vigorously and it's not going anywhere. It comes with a proprietary charging cord. That is one of my negative comments about this. If you lose the cord, you're kind of up the river, or are you down the river? Is it up or down the river? I don't know. Use Perplexity, figure that out. But anyway, it attaches to the back here, and that is how you charge this. But it does have a long standby time, and it can record for up to 30 hours. It comes with 300 minutes of transcription, and that is renewable every month. However, you can also buy a plan that gives you more minutes, and it's reasonably priced. I believe it's 1,200 minutes a month, and the plan, if you purchase it in one shot, is I believe $76 annually. You can also buy just minutes a la carte, but if you buy the Pro plan, you are also getting additional benefits. You get additional templates, and there are some other perks in there. So this is it, the Plaud Note. I think this thing is fantastic. Let me show you the app real quick, and I'll try to describe some of the features of the app. Okay, so I'm going to launch the Plaud app. Right now it's uploading the recording that I just made the video of. So this was recording at the same time. And this is the fast transfer button up here. So if I click fast transfer, I'm going to say OK. That means I have to join the network, creating a hotspot that I'm going to join right now. And you'll see how much faster this transfer will go. Boom, done. So that was pretty fast. So it's 9 minutes long. I'm going to click on this. So here's the audio recording, and you can see I can skip to any part of it that I want. So let me just move the slider here to get to a portion of the recording so you can see what the voice quality is like on this. To your app on your phone. And there's actually a fast transfer as well. Now you do have 15-second skips. Maybe a minute or so. Cord continues. You can go forward or backward by 15-second increments. You can also edit you are able to edit the file. And then you can also, on the other side here, there's a playback speed, so you can change the playback speed. And they also have an AI speech enhancement. So if I click on generate here, it's asking me what kind of a template I want to use here. There's just an autopilot, which is just going to figure it out on its own. This is a template for a lecture. So it's going to use ChatGPT to create the theme, the takeaways, and the highlights. If you're just in a class, you could use this template. It's going to show you the knowledge points, explanation, and examples. This is a meeting notes template. And then there's a lot of other templates you can choose. Now, some of the templates do require the Pro plan or the Unlimited plan, but you can see there's quite a few templates here that you can choose from. So I'm just going to choose Autopilot. And if there are multiple people speaking, so say that there were 3 people giving the lecture, this is going to label the speakers. It'll say speaker 1, speaker 2, speaker 3. It's actually using AI. It's going to be able to identify each speaker, and whoever is speaking will be labeled in the transcription. This also has the ability to transcribe over 112 languages. And then you do get a choice here of which AI model you want to use. So I'm going to click Generate Now. This is going to take maybe a minute or less. Again, that's a 9-minute voice that I recorded, and it's just going to transcribe that. Now, I have found that the transcription is fairly accurate. Every once in a while, if it's like unintelligible, it'll guess what the word was, but it does overall a very impressive job, I feel, of a transcription. And it also picks up accents pretty well. We had a speaker who had a very heavy foreign accent, and it actually transcribed whatever he said very well, too. I was impressed with that, very impressed. I've had this for about 2 weeks, and I've literally used it every day. I actually use it for recording vlogs that I watch, YouTube. For instance, I may not have an hour and a half to sit around watching it, but I'll record it. And then when I generate the transcript, it'll also generate the summary for me. It'll create takeaways. It condenses everything into a very much more manageable way for me to absorb that information without having to sit there for an hour and a half listening to the whole thing. I use it for random notes during the day. It's great for that. I just keep it with me when I'm driving around and I think of something, I can just start this up and record that. If it's a long rambling thing, then it'll actually summarize it for me. I love this Plaud Note. I think it is a great little thing. It's great for business people. It's great for lecturers. If they want to record their lecture and then listen to it later or get a summary, they can do all sorts of things with it. It's so versatile in the way that it can be used. It's about $160, I believe, and I love it. I think it's great. They also have a different configuration of this. I believe it's called the Note Pin, and this is something that you can wear around your neck. It's a different form factor. Doesn't have quite as long recording capability or standby time, but if you're on the go, if you're going to a convention and you just want this thing around your neck for recording things, there is a different way you can do basically the same thing that this does. So that's it. This is the Plaud Note. I love it. I think it's one of the coolest pieces of tech that I've reviewed in a while. So if you have any questions about the Plaud Note, leave them down below. I'll do my best to answer them. Otherwise, hey, thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate your support. Please, I would ask that you consider subscribing to the channel. I get a lot of views every month, but a very, very small percentage of them are actually subscribers, and it really helps with the algorithm on YouTube. I'm trying to grow my channel. I need your help. Thanks a lot, everyone. Take care.